Participating in this program is Schmitz of Philadelphia. One beautiful beer.
The New York Football Giants versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Yankee Stadium. The house at Ruthville, and the New York Giants play their football in the fall. Here's Y.A. Tittle as the Giants are warming up. The defending champions in the Eastern Division, and they're meeting a tough club from out west, the Cardinals. Here's Andy Robustelli, 235 pounds, 13 years in the National Football League, and a perennial All-Pro choice at defensive end. One of the all-time greats, Robustelli. Here are the big backs in the Giant offense. On the left is Phil King, and this is Alex Webster. Both of them 225-pounders, and they make the Allie Sherman attack go-go. Another member of the offensive unit is Y.A. Tittle, number 14, formerly a San Francisco 49er, and now the mainspring in Allie Sherman's New York Giants offensive football team. Y.A. Tittle. Aaron Thomas, also a former 49er, and he likes to catch aerials from Y.A. Aaron Thomas, 6'3", 218 pounds, of tight end for the New York Giants. Del Schaffner, the sprinting left end, formerly with the Rams. Joe Walton, the tight end, formerly a Redskin. Eddie Dove, the fine punt return man for the Giants, formerly a San Francisco 49er. He can really go. He has fine speed, and he's tall. Jerry Hildebrand, the heir apparent, the experts say, to Sam Huff's middle linebacking spot next year with the Giants. Hildebrand's playing outside linebacker today, 230 pounds. Coach Wally Lim for the St. Louis Cardinals brings his team up from out west, and they're a rough and tough bunch. And here's the reason. Charlie Johnson, number 12. Many of the football experts say he is the best of the new young quarterbacks. He can really throw, and he's got a fine head on his shoulders to call those plays. Charlie Johnson. Jackie Smith, a rookie from Northwest Louisiana State. 6'3", 210 pounds of real fine for Wally Lim. Bobby Joe Conrad. He's already arrived. Bobby Joe, one of the outstanding receivers in the National Football League. Fine speed, good hands, and extremely good at running patterns. Bill Triplett, 210-pound defensive back who, in 1963, plays offense. Bob Paramore, the sprinter from Florida A&M, the rookie, with 9.3 speed and a 100-yard dash. He can run back kickoffs and punts. He's a rookie. Joe Childress, certainly no rookie to National Football League fans. Joe plays a steady game and having his best year in 1963 in the offensive backfield. Childress. Bill Gambrell, number 3 from South Carolina, a rookie who will run back punts and kickoffs for Coach Wally Lim. He's got good speed. Jimmy Hill, one of the fine wingbacks in defensive football around the league. He'll be watching Del Schaffner. Jimmy knows it'll be a rough day. Here are the fans that love to come to see the New York Giants, and here's the kickoff. Back and kicking off into the end zone, and it's touchdown back there by Hugh McElhenney. The Giants have the ball, 1st and 10 on their 20. Here's Y.A. Tittle's first play. The handoff to Phil King. King ramming off the right side on a trap play for 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for the Giants from their own 27. To King again off the right side for 3 and a first down. First down, New York, right off the bat. 1st and 10 on their own 30 now. The Cardinals will move a lot on defense. They'll shift. Here's Tittle. The handoff straight ahead to Joe Morrison for about 1 yard. 2nd 9 on the 31. Tittle calling. Handing off to Morrison, sweeping the end. Flags are flying, and Morrison picks up about 3 yards. The Giants are offside. Make it 2nd and 14 now. The Giants on their own 26. Here's Tittle's call. Tittle fading the throw. No, it's a draw play to Morrison. Morrison breaks up the middle. Joe Morrison, Mr. Versatile. He comes on out for about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9 now. The Giants on their own 31-yard line. 3rd and 9. Tittle fading the throw, looking for Frank Gifford. He has Frank, a great diving catch. First down, New York. 12-yarder to Frank Gifford. First and 10 on their own 43. Tittle moving the Giants. The handoff to Phil King off the right side. The trap play for 3 yards. Second 7 on the 46 now. Tittle fading the throw. Looking for Frank Gifford. It's batted away at the line of scrimmage as Don Owens comes through to knock the ball down. It'll be 3rd and 7. Here comes the blitz. Tittle throws. It's good for 6 yards to Gifford on the sideline. Fisher pushing him out of bounds, and it's 4th and 1 now, and Don Chandler punts for the first time. Here's Don's boot. A long kick going into the end zone. That's Gambrell, the rookie, watching it bounce away. No score early in the first quarter, and St. Louis has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 20. Charlie Johnson's first play. Straight ahead to Bill Trippett, the halfback, for 5 yards. 5 yards and a straight power play. It'll be 2nd and 5 now on the 25. Johnson, number 12, the quarterback, calling the plays. Here's the pitch out to Joe Childress. Childress cuts back behind the block and gets about 3 yards. Out to the 28. Make it 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Cardinals, a rough and tough team from out west. Johnson, the quarterback, to Triplett, straight ahead. Triplett, 5 yards and a first down as the Cardinals boom him out of there. 1st and 10 on the 33. St. Louis with the ball. Randall flank top screen. Here's the pitch out to Childress again. Cuts back and no gain this time. Fine defensive play there by Mogileski. 2nd 10 on the 33. 2nd down. Charlie Johnson going for Bobby Joe Conrad. It's off his fingertips. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 now on the 33-yard line. Charlie Johnson fitting to throw again. Looking for Sonny Randall coming across the middle, and Randall is really wrapped. Incomplete pass. Randall, the play broken up by Dick Lynch. 4th and 10 situation now, and Jerry Stovall will boot the football for St. Louis. Here's the punt. Delvin McElhenney back in safety spots. Dove taking the ball. Dove picking up one block, getting to the outside, and knocked out of bounds. A 38-yard kick. Make it 2nd and 8 now on the 40-yard line. We pick up the action. Wyatt Tittle screening on this play. Throwing the ball to Phil King. King has the ball. He's pulled down from behind. Fine play there by Bill Coleman. Chased by Luke Owens. It'll be 3rd and 7 now on the 41. Tittle running the Giant attack. Here's the handoff to Phil King. King with flags flying to the right side. Making the corner and putting his head down, and he's hit by Fisher. That's the first down, an 8-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 now. The Giants on the 49-yard line. Tittle calling the long count, changing that play as the Cardinals shift on defense. Wyatt Tittle fading the throw. He's looking for Gifford, but it's a completed pass. There's a flag on the play, and it's offside Giants. It'll be 1st and 15 now on the Giant 44-yard line. Tittle, straight ahead handoff to Joe Morrison for 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 13 on the 46 now. 2nd and 13 on the 46-yard line. Tittle fading the throw. He's looking. He's throwing across the middle, but it's incomplete. Roughing the passer, though, it's a first down. Roughing the passer and first down for the Giants on the Cardinal 39-yard line. Tittle rolling to the left. Tittle looking for Frank Gifford. Across the middle, and it's incomplete. Hit hard. Gifford couldn't hang on to the ball. It'll be 2nd and 10 on the Cardinal 39-yard line. The Giants moving. Tittle drawing to Joe Morrison. Morrison, number 40, breaking out. He's hit and dropped by Luke Owens on a fine tackle. Give him about 2 yards. Tittle, 3rd and 8, fading the throw, looking for Gifford. It's a long pass, and it's no good. Fisher running step for step with Frank Gifford. Now we'll try a field goal attempt by Don Chandler from the 44-yard line. It's down, it's up. It looks like it might be good. It's no good. The Cardinals take over. 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Chandler missing wide to the right. Here's the handoff. Triplett to the left side. Triplett putting his head down, digging for yardage. 7 yards for Bill Triplett. It'll be 2nd and 3 on the 27. Johnson calling a rather steady game. Now he's going to fake. He's going to throw the football across the middle to Jackie Smith, his tight end. The rookie grabs the ball for a first down. A 14-yard fine play pass by Charlie Johnson. 1st and 10 on the 41. Johnson now giving the ball up to Triplett on the outside. Triplett hit by Mogileski and stopped momentarily. The Giants have the football after the fumble. They're calling it the St. Louis ball, though, under that pile. It's a 2nd and 11 situation on the 40. Johnson going to throw this time. For Conrad, incomplete. 3rd and 11 on the 40. Johnson being rushed. Here comes Katkavich. He gets away from it, though. Charlie Johnson runs forward now and throws the football. It's caught by Bobby Joe Conrad. Conrad behind Barnes all the way down. 48 yards for Bobby Joe Conrad down to the Giant 12-yard line. Charlie Johnson, an exciting quarterback. 1st and 10 now, the New York 12. Here's Johnson. The straight handoff to Joe Childress. Childress moving to the left side for 3 yards. Fine move in there. A quick step by Joe Childress. 2nd and 7 on the 9. Johnson faking, going to the air. It's almost caught by Sonny Randall. Deflected just momentarily. Eddie Dove breaking up the play there. Dove filling in at safety man now. Johnson going to throw again. He's being rushed, rolling to his left. Now he's cutting back to the right side, unloading the football. He was really rushed on that. Charlie Johnson. Backen will try a field goal now from the 16-yard line. 4th and 7 facing the Cardinals now. It's up in the air. This one looks good, though. It is. It's St. Louis 3, the Giants nothing. And the Cardinals in Yankee Stadium draw first blood. It's going to be a rough game, though. Hang around for a while. Here's Backen's kickoff now. That's McElhenney on the 4. McElhenney fumbles the ball. Hughes picks up the football. Now he's hit. He doesn't know where to go. The Cardinals are after him. McElhenney swarmed under on the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 Giants now on their own 13. Tittle, the quarterback. Tittle to Phil King, the big fullback, rambling off the right side for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 now on the 18. Y.A. Tittle trying to move the football against a tough St. Louis team. Straight ahead by Phil King for 2 yards. At the end of the quarter, Giants nothing, St. Louis 3.
The score at the end of 1, it's St. Louis 3 and the New York Giants nothing. This is the 44th battle between these two ball clubs, and the New York Giants have won 33 of 44, dating back to 1926. But, of course, we're interested in 1963. The Giants into this ball game are 8 wins against 2 losses. The St. Louis Cardinals 7 and 3. If the Cardinals go on to pull off this upset, and they look like they might be headed that way, they would have a 3-way tie in that tough 63 Eastern race. Cleveland, New York, and the St. Louis Cardinals. Y.A. Tittle, the bald one, number 14, the great quarterback, maybe the greatest of our time in the NFL, is a leading passer at this stage of the 63 year. He's hitting 61% of his completions, 2,263 yards, and 27 touchdown passes. I might repeat that, 27 touchdown passes. On the other side, Bobby Joe Conrad, the underrated flanker back for the St. Louis Cardinals, is leading the receivers. He has 56 receptions for 7 touchdown passes, and we're going to have to watch Bobby Joe Conrad even closer to the New York Giants secondary. The first period action was mostly defense. The Cardinals did get a drive going when they got their 16-yard field goal by young Backen. This was mostly on a 48-yard pass from young Charlie Johnson, the fine Cardinal quarterback, to Bobby Joe Conrad. Earlier, the Giants had driven down to where dependable Don Chandler missed a field goal attempt from the 37. So the score, the St. Louis Cardinals 3, the New York Football Giants nothing. But don't go away. There's a lot of action for the next 3 quarters. We'll be back with the second quarter of action after this message.
Starting the second quarter, it's 3-0 Cardinals, and the Giants have the ball 3rd and 3 on their own 20-yard line. Here's Tittle to Morrison off the right side. Morrison hit hard and smothered. No gain for the New York Giants. 4th and 3 now on the 20, and Don Chandler will be back to boot the football. Here's the kick. That's Billy Gambaro waiting for the ball, number 3, and it's a fair catch on the Cardinal 38. A 42-yard boot for Don Chandler. 1st and 10 now, St. Louis on the 38. Here's Charlie Johnson faking now. Looking for tight end Smith, and it's no good, incomplete. Charlie Johnson is dangerous with that football, though. Keep your eye on him, number 12. 2nd and 10 on the 38. The Cardinals trying to ram ahead. Childress off the left side for, about 3 yards. A 3-yard gain for Joe Childress. 3rd and 7 now on the 41. Johnson back to pass again. Looking for Smith, and it's incomplete once again. Batted down there. As Pessinen comes up and makes a fine defensive play. It'll be 4th and 7 now for the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's the boot by Jerry Stovall. Eddie Dove waiting for the ball around the 17-yard line. Dove to the outside. He's got a few blockers, and he moves it out to the 28-yard line. 42-yard boot there for Jerry Stovall. Giants 1st and 10 in their own 28. Tittle back to pass after faking. Throws the left flat. Incomplete to Del Schaffner, the dangerous Split left end. 2nd and 10 now. Here's Tittle handing off to the left side. Phil King with good blocking. Makes the corner. Rams out to the 35-yard line. 7 yards. Hit hard by Jimmy Hill, but Phil King's a 225-pound halfback. 3rd and 3. Tittle back to throw. Now he's going to run with the football. He fumbles and recovers on his own 32. A 3-yard loss for Wyatt Tittle and the Giants. 4th and 6 facing the Giants on their own 32, and Chandler punting again. Giants having trouble moving the football. The boot. It's Gambrell waiting for it. Another fair catch around the 19. A 49-yard boot, and the Giants pick up some yardage by punting the football. 1st and 10, St. Louis on their own 19. Straight ahead, Triplett. Bill Triplett losing now 1 yard as Lovatier slams him down. After a 13-yard gain, it's 1st and 10, St. Louis on their own 31. Childress for no gain on this play. It'll be 2nd and 10 now on the 31 for the Cardinals. Johnson fading to throw. He's being rushed. Hildebrand has him. Fumble. Katkavich has the football. They're scrambling for it. Katkavich, number 75, does get the football. The Giants have it. A fumble recovery on the 18-yard line. Here's Tittle now. A handoff to Joe Morrison off to the right side. He cuts through, finds the hole. 8-yard gain for Joe Morrison. The slippery halfback with plenty of savvy. 2nd and 2 now for the Giants on the Cardinal 10. Straight ahead. It's a fumble. Luke Owens recovers for St. Louis. The Cardinals come back with the football. Tough day of defensive football in Yankee Stadium. The Cardinals in white. And they have the football. 1st and 10 now on their own 10. The straight ahead handoff to Bill Triplett over the center. Out to about the 15-yard line. A 5-yard gain for Bill Triplett, the big halfback. 2nd 5. Here's a handoff. Triplett again. Out to the 19. 4 more. Bill Triplett, the Toledo U halfback that's making his name in pro football. 3rd and 1 on the 19. It's going to be awfully close. That big giant line rising up there, and it's not a first down. It'll be 4th and inches to go on the 19-yard line, and Jerry Stovall will boot from about the 5. Jerry hurries his kick. It's a low kick. And that's Hugh McElhaney waiting for the ball. Hugh McElhaney back on the 41 looking for help. Can't find any help. There's also a penalty for flipping on the New York Giants back to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 New York on their own 26. Here's Tittle faking. Now he hands off to Morrison off the left side. No gain for New York. Don Owens in on the stop. Luke Owens in on the stop. 2nd and 10 now on the 26. Tittle back. He's firing. Schaffner has the ball. Bill Schaffner on the deep hook pattern for a 16-yard gain and a first down out to the 42. 1st and 10 now, New York on the 42. Tittle rolling to the right, being chased, being blitzed from the offside. It's a screen play to Morrison. Number 40 has the ball. Morrison over the 50-yard line. And the Cardinals are penalized for roughing. And number 84, they're detected for roughing the New York Giants, and they move deep into Cardinal territory to the 35. A screen and a penalty. 1st and 10 for New York. Here's Tittle faking. Tittle going for Aaron Thomas, the big tight end. Almost catching the ball. It's broken up nicely there. A fine defensive play. As Stacy makes a fine stop on an Aaron Thomas catch. 2nd 10 on the 35. Tittle rolling to his left. Looking for Aaron Thomas again. Thomas is open. A great grab. Touchdown, New York. Great momentum catch by Aaron Thomas, number 88. The Yankee Stadium fans love this one. Giants will try the extra point now. Don Chandler. It's down. It's up in the air. It's good. The Giants lead 7-3 over the St. Louis Cardinals. In the second period, it's the New York Giants 7, the Cardinals 3, and here's Don Chandler's kickoff. Mel Hammock grabbing the ball at about the 15. Hammock, the fullback, up the middle. Hit hard and dropped on the 36-yard line. Giants beginning to hit now after getting their first lead. 1st and 10, St. Louis in their own 36. Charlie Johnson fading the throw. There's Lovatier has him, and he's thrown for a loss. A 7-yard loss with big Lovatier and Modulewski, and Katkavich come roaring through. 2nd 17 on the Cardinal 29 now. Johnson throwing again. This time it's Scott rushing. It's incomplete with his pass interference. First down, St. Louis on their own 41. Here's Johnson again throwing, looking for Jackie Smith, the tight end. It's overthrown and incomplete. Johnson hurrying just a bit on his throws now. He's being rushed. 2nd 10 on the 41. The Giants putting the pressure on, and their heated words and a few shoulder pads make contact, but it's the Cardinals offsides. It'll be 2nd 15 on the 36. Charlie Johnson Throwing for the Cardinals, fading the throw. Looking for Bobby Joe Conrad. It's incomplete and knocked away. Rich Barnes close by Bobby Joe Conrad. 3rd and 15 on their own 36. The Cardinals failing to move this time. They're being blitzed. There's Scott chasing Johnson, and he throws, and it's incomplete. Pesseman right with Jackie Smith, and it's 4th and 15 now for the Cardinals. Still in their 36. Here come those Giants. Stovall will have to hurry. He does. He booms it out of there. It's not too long a kick. Dove taking the football. Number 48, cutting inside, getting one block, and bang to the earth. 35-yard boot for Jerry Stovall. And out to the 32. 1st and 10, New York on the 32. Here's Tittle. He's fading to throw. He's trying to screen. Now he's going to run with the football. Y.A. decides to put the football away. Tittle down the right sidelines, cutting back, number 14. Hit hard, but he's got the yardage, 18 yards and a first down. Larry Wilson really belling Y.A., but Tittle has the first down. That's what he wanted. 1st and 10 now, right on the 50. Here's Tittle, the quarterback. He's going to throw this time. He's looking for Del Schaffner. Schaffner deep in the corner, and it's almost intercepted by Larry Wilson. He's plenty mad. The Giants are happy. 2nd and 10 on the 50, right on the midfield stripe. Here's Tittle. Here comes that Cardinal blitz. There's Coleman chasing him. He's unloading to King on the screen. He's thrown for a loss. A 10-yard loss as Luke Owens comes roaring in. A heated game now. 3rd and 20. Tittle trying to throw across the middle for Schaffner. Schaffner has the football. Spins away. Finally pulled out from behind by Dale Minert. 29 yards for Del Schaffner from Y.A. Tittle. 1st and 10 now on the Cardinal 31. New York rallying behind Y.A. Tittle's great play calling. He's going for Frank Gifford on the outside. Gifford has the football, fighting, and it's a 3-yard gain on the outside pattern as both players came down with the football, but the Giants get it. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the 28. Late in the second quarter. Here's Tittle fading the throw, looking for Aaron Thomas. Thomas has it, first down. A 10-yard gain for the big tight end as Stacy holds on. 1st and 10 now on the 18. Number 14, Tittle fading the throw. He's looking for the screen pass to Phil King. King has blocking. King is hit and dropped on a fine tackle. A 5-yard gain as Don Owens makes a great recovery tackle. 2nd and 5 on the 13. Here's Y.A. fading the throw. 2nd and 5. He's going to screen again to Morrison this time. Joe Morrison, number 40. Joe to the outside, being hit. A 3-yard gain out down to the 10-yard line. 3rd and 2, a big 3rd and 2 situation on the Cardinal 10. Here's Tittle. Tittle a handoff to Morrison. Morrison, first down. 3 yards, ramming straight ahead for a first down. First on the 7-yard line. On the 7. Here's Tittle fading to throw. He's looking for Aaron Thomas. 36 seconds on the clock, and it's no good. Broken up beautifully. Stacy making a play of his life right on the goal line. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the 7. Y.A. Tittle for New York. Y.A. fading to throw. He's looking for Joe Morrison. It is off his fingertips, almost intercepted. It's Wilson again. Larry Wilson. Extremely mad at himself this time. It'll be 3rd and 7. Tittle on 3rd and 7, fading to throw. He's going to screen to the left side. That's Joe Morrison with the football. Joe Morrison cutting back, and that great Cardinal defense. A 2-yard loss for the Giants. It'll be 4th and 8 now. A goal line stand like we've never seen by the St. Louis football Cardinals. It'll be 4th down, 4th and 8. And Don Chandler will try a field goal from the 15. It's up in the air. It is good. It's the Giants 10, the Cardinals 3. But St. Louis certainly drawing a moral victory on this one. A great goal line stand. 10-3, Giants now, late in the second quarter. Here's Don Chandler's boot. That's Jerry Stovall, the big kid from LSU with the football. He's coming straight up the middle. Look at this speed. He's a big boy. He's roaming. He's got a lot of room. Stovall on the loose to the left sidelines and finally knocked out of bounds. Pesseman making the jarring tackle out to the Giant 45, and it's almost the end of the half now. We'll maybe get off one more play. Johnson, the quarterback, trailing, but he may try to gamble on the last play. He doesn't. He's being thrown. He fumbles the ball. Johnson now trying to run out the clock. He is going to run. Johnson now stopping him, throwing to the right flat. As Joe Chiller's dropping the ball, he's being belted. There's a scramble for the ball, and that does end the first half. The Giants 10, the Cardinals 3.
The score at the half, the New York Giants 10, the St. Louis Cardinals 3. And as any of you people that have ever watched a game in Yankee Stadium, New York, or played one there, the tide can change suddenly, and it appears to have in the second quarter. The Cards put a real good rush on Y.A. Tittle and forced him to fumble on the 10-yard line. Yet fumbled, and Luke Owens recovered, and this staved off one New York threat. New York, though, went 74 yards in 5 plays later on, with Y hitting 3 strikes for 59 yards. The big one to Aaron Thomas, a 35-yard touchdown play. Remember the name Aaron Thomas. I think in 1964 he will be one of the prominent receivers in the New York Football Giants' plans. Late in the half, New York had first and goal on the St. Louis 7-yard line. But the Cardinals have a real fine defense, as you've seen, and they stopped this one cold, and then Don Chandler had to come in and boot his 15-yard field goal for the 10th New York point. It is 10-3, the New York Football Giants leading, and the stats show why. The Giants have 74 yards on the ground, 105 in the air, with Tittle hitting 14 of 22, while the Cardinals can't move the ball at all. 30 yards on the ground, 55 in the air, 3 for 15 for young Charlie Johnson. Don't go away, though. The NFL football has proven the second half can be the big half. We'll be back with the third quarter action after this message.
Third quarter action just getting started now. It's the New York Giants 10-3 over St. Louis. Here's Don Chandler's booming kickoff. It's a high one. That's Paramore right on the goal line. The 9-3 sprinter straight up the middle. Gets away from one tackler. Gets a good block. Now he has some room and stumbles and falls to the inside. He gets out to the 35-yard line, though. First and 10 on the 35. St. Louis's Charlie Johnson at quarterback. Number 12, fading to throw. Sonny Randall on the outside maneuver. He stops now, jumps back to the outside, and he's got a first down, a 15-yard gain for Sonny Randall. He has a lot of speed, too, at the split left-end spot. First and 10 now, right on the midfield stripe. Charlie Johnson, he's throwing to the right side for Bobby Joe Conrad, but the flag on the play, H. Barnes. Detected for pass interference on Bobby Joe Conrad. It'll be first and 10. St. Louis on the Giant 44-yard line. The Cardinals on the move here now. Here's Johnson fading the throw. He's being rushed by Robustelli. He's being hit by Catkavage. He gets away. Now he's going to run with the football. He's laterally to Triplett. Triplett fumbles the ball. There's a scramble. Triplett has the football. 5-yard gain on a fumble and a lateral. Down to the 39, though. The New York 39. Second and 5. Here's Johnson. Johnson, draw play to Childress. Childress through a big hole. Number 35 rambles straight up the middle. Down to the 11-yard line before he's tripped up by H. Barnes. A 28-yard gain by Joe Childress. And St. Louis really on the move now. First and 10 on the 11. Johnson going to run with the football. He's being forced to the outside, and he's knocked down over there by Jerry Hildebrand on a good tackle. No gain. The Giants dig in now. Second 10 on the 11. Charlie Johnson, number 12. He's faking. He's fading the throw for Sonny Randall. Touchdown, Randall. The Cardinals get back in the football game. Sonny Randall, number 88. An 11-yard pass from Charlie Johnson. Mackin now will try the extra point. It looks good. It is. St. Louis 10, the New York Giants 10. Tie ball game in Yankee Stadium. Sellout crowd to watch the New York Football Giants and the upstarts from St. Louis, the Cardinals. Both teams really rough. Here's the kickoff. Back and kicking off. That's McElhenney. 2 yards deep in the end zone. Hugh McElhenney, number 39. Swivel hips, moving to the outside, looking for help. Moving back to the inside, still on his feet and hit hard and rammed there. And he gets out to the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10 on the 20. Y.A. Tittle, the quarterback. Here's the handoff to Morrison off the left side. He's really hit. Morrison wrapped hard on the right side there. Big Luke Owens standing right in his way. It'll be second and 10 on the 20. On the New York 20. Tittle giving on the outside to Phil King. King roaring on the inside for a 3-yard gain. Defensive football. A real tough part of pro football. Here he's fading to throw. Tittle being rushed, but he's throwing long. For Frank Gifford, it's over his head. Out of bounds as Fisher and Gifford make contact down around the 40-yard line. It'll be third and 7 now. Make it fourth and 7 on the 23. And Don Chandler has to kick. Fourth down situation, and Chandler's had quite a few of them today. The ball takes a good New York Giant bounce, and out on the 43-yard line. First and 10, St. Louis on their own 43. Johnson back to throw again for Sonny Randall. Randall on the outside, it's good. A 9-yard gain as Eddie Dove can't stop Sonny Randall from catching the football. Second one now on the 48. Look out. Look out, second one. Johnson going to throw on second one. He's throwing deep, too. He's looking, but he's being rushed by that giant line, and he's hit and dropped there. A 7-yard loss. A 7-yard loss as Tommy Scott roars in from the blitz. Back to the 45. It'll be 3rd and 8 now on the 45-yard line. Johnson now going to throw. He's being rushed. That's Hildebrand grabbing. That's Catkavich making the stop. A 13-yard loss. It'll be 4th and 21. From 2nd 1 to 4th and 21, their own 32. That's Giant football. Here's Stovall's boot. Jerry Stovall putting. A long kick this time. That's Eddie Dove back on the 16. Dove getting one block. Moving out now. He's got good speed and makes the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, New York on their own 31. That big Giant defense. Here's Wyatt Tittle. Tittle faking now. He's looking. He's going to throw the football. He's going. It is going for Shockers. Intercepted by Larry Wilson, number 8. Wilson dangerous in the open field. He's got a lot of room. He's got a lot of room. Larry Wilson, number 8, cutting back, picking up blockers now. And the Cardinals strike back. He's inside the Giant 33-yard line. A 36-yard pass interception return. 1st and 10, St. Louis on the 33-yard line. Johnson with a good chance, fading to throw. He's looking for Randall, but he's covered. That's Lovatier. And he fumbles the ball. Who recovers the football? Charlie Johnson recovers. No, the Giants have the ball. It's Johnson with the football, but it's a 16-yard loss. What a game. It'll be 2nd and 26 now on the 49-yard line, on the New York 49. Lovatier, the big guy, barreling through there that time. Charlie Johnson, the long count. Charlie Johnson fading to throw. He's looking for Sonny Randall. Randall is open, and it's overthrown. Almost, but not quite. 3rd and 26. 3rd and 26 to go for a first down on the New York 49. Johnson unloading the football. It's knocked away from Triplett. Fine play by Jerry Hildebrand, the young linebacker. 4th and 26. Stovall will boot the football now. Jerry Stovall punting on a 4th and 26. It's up in the air. It'll be a fair catch on the 18-yard line. Midway in the 3rd, it's 10-10 tie now. Here's the Wyatt Tittle handoff. 1st and 10 on the 18. It's King off the left side for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 on the 22-yard line now. Here comes the Cardinal blitz. Coleman blitzing right in there. Morrison on the draw play. No gain. Fine defensive play by the Cardinals. Minor making the stop along with Luke Owen. 3rd and 6 now on the 22. Here's Tittle. Fading the throw. He's looking. It's thrown. It's intercepted by Wilson. Larry Wilson, number 8, makes the diving interception on the right sideline. Helping out on Del Schaffner and coming up with his 2nd interception. 11-yard return now, and the Cardinals are on the 19-yard line of New York. They have a golden opportunity to go ahead in the ball game. 1st and 10, St. Louis on the 19. Charlie Johnson for the Cardinals. The handoff to Bill Triplett straight ahead on the trap play. 5 yards straight up the middle. They trapped Lovatier that time. We're down to the 14, 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 yards to go. Straight ahead handoff. It's Triplett darting through the middle, straight at the middle for a touchdown. A great trap play. This time on Mo Gillespie, and the Cardinals score and go ahead. Cardinals will try the extra point now as Bill Triplett rammed off the right side for 14 yards and a touchdown. They line up now. Huffs into the line now for the Giants. They try to block this extra point. It's up in the air. Backhand's kick is good. It's the Giants 10. The St. Louis Cardinals 17. There that scoreboard is. Here's Backen kicking off now for the Cardinals. They've got an upset on their minds, and the Giants can't believe it in Yankee Stadium. Here's the kick. Backen to McElhenney deep in the end zone, and there'll be no run back out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 now. New York in their own 20. Tittle, the handoff to Morrison on the right side. He cuts back. Now he darts to the outside and makes some good yardage. Number 40, Morrison. But he only gets 3 yards. A little deceptive there as Larry Wilson comes up fast to make a good tackle. 2nd and 7 on the 23. Tittle to Phil King straight ahead, and there's Minert, and a 1-yard gain. Out to the 24 as Robb and Minert both meet him head on. 3rd and 6 now on the Giant 24. Tittle fading the throw, having some problems today. Now he's going to go for Frank Gifford across the middle. Gifford has the football. Frank has a first down, a 12-yard advance. First and 10, New York, on their own 36-yard line. A Schaffner flank to the left side, now the top of your screen. Here's Tittle, heading off to Morrison, and maybe the running pass. He's going to throw for Frank Gifford, and it's caught by Gifford on a great jumping grab down the Cardinal 46-yard line. An 18-yard leaping catch by Frank Gifford. Oh, reliable. First and 10 now on the 46. Tittle to the left sideline. To Schaffner. He's wide open. Schaffner has it for a 20-yard gain and a first down. Down the Cardinal 26 now. First and 10. Tittle moving the football team. They're trailing 17-10. Here's Tittle faking. He's going for Joe Walton now. Walton the tight end. Walton makes the grab. Incomplete, still out of bounds. It'll be second and 10 on the Cardinal 26. Tittle faking. He's looking for Joe Walton again. Walton has the football this time. First down, a 10-yard grab by Joe Walton. Here it is now. First and 10 play. Tittle rolling to his left. He's looking. He's going to run with the football. Tittle running with the football. Now he's going to throw. Now he's going to run. Tittle on the march for New York. He's down and out of bounds on the 6-yard line. Going to be a measurement on this one. They're going to measure. It's going to be awfully close. It's first down. First and 10, New York on a Tittle run. Tittle, a great quarterback. First on the 6 now, on the Cardinal 6. Here's the handoff to Joe Morrison off the right side for 4 yards. Minert waiting there. Luke Owens, Don Owens, Rob in on the tackle. A 2-yard gain down to the 4. That's the quarter ending there now, 17-10, and we pick it up. Still, the Giants on the 4-yard line of St. Louis. Tittle, a handoff. Now he's going to throw. It's a fake to Walton. It's no good. A diving try by Joe Walton as Wyatt Tittle had to unload the football in a hurry. It'll be 3rd and 4 now on the 4. Tittle ready to throw again. Now he's looking for Joe Walton. He rifles it. It's good. Touchdown, New York. 9 seconds into the 4th quarter. Here's Don Chandler trying to kick, and the Yankee Stadium crowd, they like this action. Chandler's boot. It's down. It's up. It's good. Giants 17. The St. Louis Cardinals 17.
Well, I'm glad you stayed with us on this ball game. The St. Louis Cardinals 17, the New York Football Giants 17 at this point. The Cardinals must have gotten fine information from Coach Wally Lim at halftime. They couldn't move the ball very well in the first half, and they took the ball right after intermission and drove down for their first touchdown of the game. 65 yards in 6 plays, with young Charlie Johnson really hitting on all cylinders now and finally striking with an 11-yard TD pass to Sonny Randall, his fine, fast, split left end. The St. Louis safety man, Larry Wilson, also picked up some added information at halftime. Larry intercepted 2 Wyatt Tittle aerials in the 3rd quarter. 2 interceptions of Wyatt Tittle in the same period. That's quite an afternoon's work. The second Wilson interception led to the score by Bill Triplett on the ground. Triplett, the big halfback who used to play for Toledo University, carried the ball 2 successive plays for 19 yards for the touchdown. Late in the 3rd period, Tittle finally got the Giants on the march, and they went 80 yards. And they scored on the play when Joe Walton just checked out and Wyatt hit him with the ball from 4 yards away. So at this point, it's 17-17, the New York Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals battling for first place in the East in 1963. We'll get to this 4th period of action after this message.
Early in the 4th period, 17-17 tie. Both teams really ready to bounce. Here's the kickoff. Don Chandler for New York, deep. That's Jerry Stovall, 1 yard deep in the end zone now. Stovall with good speed. He's a big kid from LSU, and he rams up the middle. He's finally hit there, but he comes out to the 27. First and 10, St. Louis on their own 27-yard line. Charlie Johnson, number 12, the young quarterback. The handoff to Triplett. Crossbuck right up the middle for 4 yards. To the 31, 2nd and 6 now. St. Louis moving the ball well against this big New York defense. Here's the handoff, the draw play to Joe Childress off the left side. Childress gets 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 on the 35. St. Louis, a young, tough team in Yankee Stadium. The handoff, straight ahead to Triplett. No gain. No gain as Erich Barnes wrestles into the ground. It was Jerry Hildebrand meeting him head on, and it's 4th and 2 now on the 35. And Stovall booms the football out for St. Louis. Eddie Dove waiting. Dove fumbles the football. It's recovered by Boyette. The Cardinals have the football on the 20-yard line. Cardinals with a big break. A fumbled punt. Charlie Johnson now on 1st and 10. Here's the draw play. Joe Childress. Childress bucking off the right side, fighting for yardage. down to the 12-yard line, an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 now on the 12. Johnson, the quarterback. Handoff to Triplett up the right side. Triplett, 2 yards and a first down. It'll be close. It is a first. 1st and 10 now. St. Louis on the 10. The New York Giant 10 as he changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Johnson, the quarterback. The handoff to Childress. He's dragged down from behind on a great play. There's Andy Robustelli from behind, but it's a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 on the Giant 6. Johnson, the handoff. The handoff in there to Triplett. To 3-yard gain over the middle. Huff on the bottom of there. The bottom of the pile, along with Modzelewski and Lovatier. 3rd and 3 on the Giant 3. Johnson faking the handoff. He's looking for Conrad. Touchdown. Touchdown. As Eric Barnes can't keep Bobby Joe Conrad from breaking the tie in Yankee Stadium. Charlie Johnson and Conrad. A big combination in the NFL. Here's Backens try for the point now. It's up in the air. It's good. The Giants 17, the St. Louis Cardinals 24. Bounce back. Going the length of the field. Taking the ball from the 26-yard line after that kickoff to return and all the way down. The fumble punt's a big play, though. Here's the kickoff. Back and now. McElhenney fumbling momentarily, picking the ball up. Hugh McElhenney being hit, though, smothered as the Cardinals really come down and cover the kickoff. 1st and 10, New York on their own 11-yard line. Here's Tittle, number 14, on the 11, throwing for Schaffner. Schaffner has the ball. Del Schaffner, number 85, wrestled out of bounds and thrown out. It's a 5-yard gain. Out to the 16 now on the quick out maneuver. 2nd and 5 on the 16. Tittle, the handoff. To Phil King off the right side. King out to the 20-yard line, a 4-yard advance. 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 1, a big 3rd and 1 situation. The Cardinals stacked. The straight handoff to Joe Morris. He leaps over, he's good. 5 yards and a first down for New York. A vital first down. Midway here in the 4th period, they have to move the football. They're trailing in the ball game. 24-17. Here's Tittle rolling to the right. Tittle trying to throw the football. He's going to run it now. Wyatt Tittle on the run. Minor knocks him out of bounds, and he's punched to the ground. A 17-yard advance for Wyatt Tittle. 1st and 10 on the 42. Tittle throwing for Del Schaffner. Incomplete. Jimmy Hill breaking the play up. 2nd and 10 now on the 42. Tittle fading to throw again. He's going for Aaron Thomas, a tight end. Thomas has the football and a great grab on the Cardinal 48. 1st and 10 New York in St. Louis territory. 1st and 10 now on the 48. Tittle fading to throw. He's looking for Del Schaffner. Schaffner has the ball. Schaffner all by himself and he's pulled out from behind. Jimmy Hill catches Del Schaffner on the 2-yard line from behind. The crowd goes wild. Tittle now with 1st and goal on the 2. Tittle calling plays. Tittle handing off. Morrison hit hard, no gain at left tackle. 2nd and 2. 2nd goal on the 2. Tittle wants this touchdown. There's the handoff. Phil King bangs away. The Giants are offsides. The Giants are called for offsides. It'll be 2nd and 7 as the Cardinal defense digs in now. 2nd and 7 on the 7. Tittle being very careful now. Stacking the team in there. Having to move the football. Morrison to the outside, number 40. Now he swerves to the outside, but he's being chased. Luke Owens has him from behind. A 2-yard loss. A great St. Louis defense. It'll be 3rd and 9 on the 9-yard line. The Cardinals, a stubborn bunch. Here's Wyatt Tittle. He's going to pass. He's going for Joe Walton, the tight end. He's being rushed. He throws. It's no good. It's knocked away, incomplete for Joe Walton. 4th and 9 on the 9. Glenn Griffin holding now. Don Chandler booting. It's a fake. 4th and 9, and Griffin tries to get the first down. He's hit hard. He's still running. He only makes 2. He doesn't make it. The Cardinals take over. Late in the 4th period, the Giants failing on their fake field goal attempt, and the Cardinals have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 2-yard line. 24-17, and Johnson's Cardinals lead as he hands off to Triplett straight up the middle for 5 yards. Need that breathing room. The Cardinals wanting to pull off the big upset. 2nd and 5 now on the 7. Here's the handoff. Triplett hit hard, though, as Sam Huff and Hildebrand and big Lovatier smash through for a 1-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 6 on the 6-yard line. Johnson handing off now to Triplett. Modzelewski smothering Bill Triplett back on the 3-yard line. A 3-yard loss as the Giants fight savagely, trying to get that football. Here's Stovall booting from the end zone. pretty good boot. That's Eddie Dove waiting for the ball. Dove, number 48, has good blocking by the Giants. Dove may go all the way for New York. He's finally knocked out of bounds on the 7-yard line. New York fighting back. First and goal on the 7. Here's Tittle fading the throw. He's looking. He's going to unload to Phil King, the right flat. Number 24, King, is stumbles and falls. Only 2 minutes left now, a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 9. As Tittle fades the throw. He's being rushed. That's Joe Robb grabbing Tittle. He's knocked to the earth. Joe Robb coming in hard from the left defensive end spot for an 8-yard loss. 3rd and 17. Tittle throwing up the middle now for Aaron Thomas. Knocked away. Fisher making a great stab of the ball down around the 2-yard line. It's 4th and 17. On the 17, the Giants' last chance. He's running. He's being thrown. It's Robb again. As Tittle is dumped by Joe Robb for a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss. Joe Robb throwing wide. Tittle. The Cardinals have the ball and the upset. Look at Joe Robb being greeted at the bench. A happy Cardinal bench. 1st and 10 now. The Cardinals with the ball on their own 29. 24-17. Less than 2 minutes as Johnson just wants to hold on to that football. Triplett off the left side. Triplett for 3. Triplett for 3 yards as the Cardinals just want to hang on. Ball control right now. 2nd and 7. Johnson long counting. There's the handoff. There's the handoff to Triplett off the right side. Triplett gets 5. Triplett for 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 on the 37. The seconds are ticking off. The Giants being upset by the St. Louis Cardinals in Yankee Stadium. Here's the handoff. Again, it's Triplett. He's hit hard. There's some rough play as they stand up Triplett and hammer away. The Giants, a tough football team, penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct. New York, 1st and 10 for the St. Louis Cardinals. This will be the last play of the game. Charlie Johnson, the quarterback, the young quarterback, takes the quarterback sneak. That's the end of the ball game. St. Louis 24, the Giants 17.
Final score of the Yankee Stadium action, the St. Louis Cardinals 24, the New York Giants 17. And 63 had their 3-way tie for the Eastern race. The New York Giants, who went on to win it all, the St. Louis Cardinals, who tied at this point but faded a little bit in the stretch and show real good signs of having a fine club in 64, and the Cleveland Browns. Looking back on this 4th quarter of action, it was 1st and goal on the 7 after Eddie Dove had taken a St. Louis punt and run it down in deep into Cardinal territory, but the Cardinal defense showed that they could jump up and stop the Giant offense. Tittle was thrown on 4th down by Joe Robb all the way back to the 29-yard line. Earlier in the 4th quarter, it was 1st and goal on the 2, and the Giants failed to score then too. So hats off to the Big Red defensive team of the St. Louis Cardinals. Allie Sherman and his outlook for 1964 with the Giants. He's got to look for a replacement for Dick Mo Gillespie. Mo, the 250-pound All-Pro defensive left tackle, was traded to Cleveland for Bobby Crispino, the flanker back. Sam Huff, the great middle linebacker, will be replaced by Jerry Hildebrand, the young linebacker for the Giants now. Dick James and Andy Cinchula will come to New York in that trade with Washington. They're looking for big things for Joe Don Looney, a 225-pound rookie back from the University of Oklahoma. He has 9.9 speed in the 100-yard dash. On the Cardinals side, they have fine interior linemen, they have youth, and they have a lot of talent. Receivers like Bobby Joe Conrad and Randall and Smith, and fine runners like Triplett, Childress, Thunder Thornton, and John David Crow. Will John David be ready, and will Wyatt Tittle go through 64 with no injuries? Those are the big questions, and of course, we'll have to all wait and see. Next on NFL Game of the Week, watch the world champion Chicago Bears against Van Brocklin's Minnesota Vikings. We'll see you then. Participating in this program was Schmitz of Philadelphia. One beautiful beer.